I've been in my head so long, I don't know what's right, but I know what's wrong. I ain't even wanna bring through no harm. Thoughts so loud, but I stay so calm. Let's go.
Alright, so you asked me the question, so I want to ask you the same question. Like, is there a certain point in time where you would want to bring people in, like just to experience something that you've gone through, or something that you just would like to live again?
Yeah. So, I think kind of the origin of how I kind of came up with that analogy or that situation, it had to do with a love interest, you know what I'm saying? And she can remain nameless, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure people will be able to pick it apart, but it was a particular afternoon, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just kicking it with Shorty that, like I said, I just been crushing on for the longest, and trials and tribulations of just like, what are we, like, on and off type thing, just kind of building, and I feel like we finally got to that area or that space where it's like I feel like there's starting to be that breakthrough, and like, I told her in that particular moment, I was like, because she had asked me, she was looking at me, and she was like, why are you just like smiling like uncontrollably right now? And I was like, I look back at her, I was like, yo, this is the best day of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have never said that to somebody, and like I've never really, like, that feeling was just so undescribable. You know what I'm saying? It was just so powerful. Like, I haven't felt that shit again to this day. Like that, it's just the best day of my life. That feeling was so wild. It's like I would like for somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, because also, even if I'm describing it to my niggas, it's like, of course I can say it. You know what I'm saying? That was the best situation. Or, man, that was the wildest day, but whatever. But it's like, if somebody could actually, like, just go through that day with me. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to worry about, I don't have to get you up to speed. Like, you're automatically going to feel exactly how I feel from the start to finish. I don't know the exact, like, day off the top of my head, but if I could just, like, think about it and, like, the memory come up, like, man, I'm taking y'all through that. Because it's like, I want to know if situations that y'all have been in felt like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to know if that feeling was like, because like I said, it was just so rare. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm just kind of curious, like, what would y'all describe that as? That's kind of what I would ask. After that situation played out, after I said those words, and like once people get a reference point of why I said that, I would just kind of want to sit back and be like, how does that compare to some of y'all's experiences? You know what I'm saying? Have y'all ever felt something that profound? You know, maybe the answer is yes. Maybe it's like, yeah, I experienced that 1,000 times, but yeah, it was an indescribable feeling. Like I said, that was profound. Like I ain't never.
That kind of just like gave me like another one, another memory.
Word.
So like, cause I didn't even think about taking it to like love interest. I didn't even think about taking it there. So if we talking about that, I was in a long distance relationship for like 2 years. So it's like the feeling that you're talking about is like the same feeling that I got when we first saw each other again. So like, cause she came down here and she went to ODU, but she only ended up staying for like a week. I forgot exactly what happened. It was some weird shit that happened, but she was only down here for a week. But that feeling that you're talking about was that I know what you're talking about. Cause that was like the feeling that I had like, when we first saw each other, when we was hanging out like during that week. Like I was driving back and forth to Norfolk, like it wasn't nothing. Like so. It's just more of that feeling like of like you said, like uncontrollable. Like damn, like what? Like I didn't know I could feel like this type shit.
I couldn't even play it off cool. Like she asked me that question, I was like, that shit was probably the corniest shit she ever heard in her life. Like, yo, you are a grown man telling me this. Like, what the? Are you 6? Like, I had literally told a grown woman to her face, like, son, this is the best day of my life. That shit probably sounded ridiculous, but it's like I couldn't think of anything else.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was wild. That shit was wild, and it's like. You know, a part of me thinks that, maybe when it comes to situations, I be thinking like maybe certain women, like they be thinking certain things is like just game or cap.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, if you knew where some of these things derive from, I feel like you would be shocked. I'm not saying you would have moved differently. I'm not saying it would have made you do anything different than how you did, but like you would be shocked. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, like if you knew like the truth behind it, cause like you said, like a lot of them probably think it's a game, or probably think like you're just saying this to get in the door type shit. But it's like, no, I mean this. Exactly. Like I don't care what them niggas say. I mean this.
Exactly. Like this, man. Cause like I said, I know both sides of it. Cause I've definitely just said some some wild, like, off the handle shit just because I know it's what, you know what I'm saying, Shorty wanted to hear.
Yeah.
But, like, I would never take it to lengths like that. Like, I would never tell somebody, like, yo, this day that I spent with you was the best day I've, like, you know, I would never say that just for game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I may say something a little bit more, like, a little bit more minor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I would never care about something like that. But yeah, that was...
Yeah, there's a difference between, like, throwing hints and, like, being blatant and direct.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, one of them direct ones. Like,
Exactly.
I don't even have time to play with it. I'm just trying to get straight to the point.
I can't.
Like,
I can't even. Like,
mm-hmm.
I can't even, like, for real, I'm not even processing words the same. Like,
yeah.
I can't even think of some bullshit if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Because this particular moment, like I said, is so profound. Like, it's just engraved in my memory. So it's like, yeah, I would definitely take niggas there. To be honest, that's like, that would be my first stop. Of course, there's other things that I'm like, yo, I really, you know what I'm saying? I probably have one-on-ones with y'all. Like, all right, y'all can leave. Like, you right here. Like, yo, you need to check this out.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I was feeling. But yeah, that's something where I would just like, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna further that conversation.
Let's get it.
Is there a crew moment, like the moments that we used to hang out, even from back then up to now?
Yeah.
Is there any moment that you would want other people to experience, like just outside of us, like just other people?
Okay, that's a good one, cause we done had some good ones, boys. Oh my God, yo, the crew, we done had some good ones, son.
Nah, for real.
Let me see. I'm trying to think of a moment that just kind of would encapsulate the shit that we was on. That was just like some legendary shit. You feel me? Or like something that would be like, yo, if you tapped into this moment,
mm-hmm.
you would have light on like this particular inside joke. You would know what we mean by such and such. I
can say one moment that I regret that I was not there for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say his name, but the whole McDonald's Taco Bell incident. Oh my God, nigga! I wish I was there. To this day, I wish I was there.
Yo, that shit was hilarious.
That shit. Oh my God! Every time I hear that story, it's funny every single time.
Bruh, that shit. That shit was fucking hilarious, bro. Oh my goodness, yes. Nah, that was a top tier. That was a top tier crew moment. I'm not gonna hold you.
That's one of them ones. That's a funny story.
Let me think of one though. That's a good one. Damn, we done had a bunch of good ones, man.
Most of mine probably involve cops being there.
Oh yeah. Because that's an extreme emotion right there.
Yeah.
That's an extreme emotion where it's like, man, like that type of heart racing shit right there, like,
mm-hmm.
Whew. But that's a tough one.
Because we done had some times in the lot. We had times. Cooper was the worst. Cooper. Oh
yeah.
my God.
I don't know. Now when I look back at that, like, how do we think this was a low key spot? You know what I'm saying? We was living life on the edge, like the supreme edge, like.
We were going to a school, so like we deserved that shit. Like every time we got caught, we deserved that shit.
Yeah,
like,
that shit was sloppy.
Because it won't even smooth. It won't smooth at all. Niggas would park their car like right in the open. So if you drive by, you see a car back there.
That?
Like
we know nothing's going on right now.
Yeah, like
we know
it's the summertime.
Exactly. Sometimes
8 o'clock.
Yeah, sometimes we was extra sloppy. We would have like 2 or 3 cars out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm gonna say for that question. A crew moment that somebody that wasn't there, if I could kind of bring them in, I would say the first time we recorded that Proceed with Caution episode, the first time we all got together in this room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That first one, like, that shit was fire.
I think I remember that one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say, like, yo, come see this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was... You know, it's probably like a little bit further along in our, I guess in our adventure list.
Mm-hmm.
But like the reason why I feel like that was such a special moment because like it's something that we was talking about. Like, yo, like let's get the podcast going and like, of course, like there was all the scheduling conflicts and stuff. But like, I still take a certain amount of pride and just excitement in the fact that, yo, we got together and we did that. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea how to work Pro Tools or nothing like that, but like we got the mics out, we was working together, we got the setup right. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, although we didn't kind of like it was kind of tough because we didn't really know what we was doing, but like the actual time together and the things that we was talking about, like it was still fire. I feel like it was fire. I feel like it was groundbreaking, and I feel like it was a moment. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was a big moment because, like I said, we've definitely had times. Like I said, we're at the lot, we're just chilling, we're cooling. But like that was that one time we decided, like, hey, let's do something different. Let's do something that, you know, is something a little bit more, you know, I guess different.
Yeah, something that we're not really used to.
Exactly.
Like
Step
all
on
exploring, exploring a new avenue together.
Exactly. And we all kind of did that together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we kind of, like I said, so I would say that. That was
I can see that.
So I would say that for one, for sure.
I feel like that was like one of the first times we ever like really came together outside of trying to like just chill on some other shit.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that was the first time we tried to like come together and like push a narrative, or not necessarily a narrative, but push like a boundary in another direction. So
exactly.
I can definitely agree with that.
And like I said, we talked about it from like the name to different ideas to different topics to like, hey, next time we're gonna bring this topic. And like I said, it was fun. It was fun. And like I said, I'm sure at some point we could definitely get that energy back cycling. But I really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it may not have been something that, you know, we were in a position to kind of keep with, but I still cherish that particular time. Because where we kind of all got on board and kind of rallied behind that idea, and we kind of made that a reality, even if it's just like a couple clips. Or like I said, I will admit, I think it was like the second or third episode, like I fucked up all the audio. I was pissed. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the time we had did the anime bracket. I was pissed.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We had did the anime bracket episode, bro. We was going crazy. We hashed it out. We kind of got to our finalists, and like I lost all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit was way before its time. I know niggas got the tier maker list and niggas was on TikTok doing. We been did that shit, nigga. Like,
I'm top 2, niggas can't touch me. Yeah, I got songs, just wait, don't rush me.
I've been on 10. Chrome ain't flowing for nothing when a verse didn't show me the budget.